Would you personally be willing to give up the occasional catcalling or harassment if it meant that you never ever got any attention whatsoever or special treatment?
I mean, I want attention, but I don't want to be catcalled.
But here's the thing: isn't that kind of like saying I want to be a celebrity, but I don't want to have to ever deal with any paparazzi?
I mean, yeah, that's one way of looking at
I
it.
feel like no matter what, there's always going to be a double-edged sword to any topic that you look at, and I feel like that's one because, yeah, I feel like females, yes, we do want attention, but the thing is, at the same token, we only want attention from certain people.
Right, but I'm saying life isn't really kind of like an a la carte situation. You kind of have to take the bad with the good, right?
Yeah.
Do you think this is true? A true statement here. Do
Okay.
you think it's true that women often find attractive men cute and romantic when an ugly one doing the exact same thing is creepy?
Yes, because the women want to see what they want to see, and that sometimes bases on looks.
Do you think it is realistic that nobody should ever feel unsafe?
Yes. I don't know that it's possible.
So it's not realistic then, right?
Probably not. Yeah.
Okay, so do you think that it's...
It'd be ideal, but
Well, we should obviously all aim for that, but I mean, I'm just saying, is it realistic? I mean, there's a lot of people I think nowadays who get very angry at the way things are because they expect to just feel safe all the time. And I'm saying, well, that's life. You got to take risks sometimes, right?
yeah, I agree. Yeah.
I really don't know, man. I can't even like date as a woman. It's hard because you're just like skeptical of everyone because you have all these bad experiences, and it's just you kind of like group all men together as the same thing, and you're just
Go off.
Or like maybe like, okay, look at nightclub culture and stuff, right?
Okay.
Women typically get in for free. Who are the ones in there spending all the money?
Men, yeah.
Why do you think that is?
Because they're putting the money towards women.
They're
That's
trying
where all
to.
the money is.
They're trying to impress women.
Yeah, impressed.
To try to seek their approval, right?
I agree.
Okay.
So what I'd like to know is, do you believe that being in love requires you to be vulnerable?
Definitely.
I think that pretty much goes without saying. How can you make yourself vulnerable without getting taken advantage of?
Okay, I'm gonna have to think about that. I think there's always a risk in being vulnerable, right? But if we're not vulnerable, then we're never gonna know like what's possible, right? If I'm a life coach, disclaimer. But like if we always have this wall up, then we're not gonna be able to connect with the other person, right? And so if we're not vulnerable, like you can't truly be in a relationship, and you're never gonna know what that love really is.
Have you ever heard of a dating coach or a pickup artist?
A dating coach.
A dating coach. Would you say that there are more dating coaches for men than there are for women?
Yeah.
Or pickup artists, right? What a pickup artist is like
For
a man,
men, yeah.
a man who teaches men how to
Yeah.
go up to women
Okay,
and
girls,
get their attraction like that, right?
Yeah.
But
that's
there's
true.
more of them for men than there are for women, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So is that because they're trying to teach men how to seek women's approval? Here's my question: if men are constantly trying to seek women's approval,
Yes.
why do so many people think we're living in a male-dominated society?
That's a good question. But I also feel like there's different situations. So all the questions you asked me have to do with dating.
Right.
And in that sequence, or in that situation, yes, you're right.
What? That what?
Yeah, you're right with, like, it is women that are kind of, like, giving the higher power
Women
when
have
it comes to dating.